It's maybe not a classical yin thing to do, but we have these chakras and they have symbols. Probably you've already seen them in different colors. And the symbol of the heart chakra, it has like 12 petals, and they symbolize the 12 qualities of the heart. And I thought that we just call each and every one of those qualities into our awareness and try to feel them. And then after this session, we have like this rich, full, loving heart. And we start with a little tuning in, connecting to our body first before we go into all these subtle qualities. So come to a comfortable seat. Yeah, you can sit on a pillow, elevate your pelvis, whatever feels good. Get really comfortable here. And then see that your spine is nicely spacious, elongated. Bring your hands onto your thighs. The elbows can be just right underneath the shoulders, so the shoulders are relaxed. And then from here, close your eyes. And take a few breaths just for yourself. And with every exhalation, arrive in this moment by dropping your weight into your seat. And with every exhalation, see that you let go of anything that is still active, bubbling in your system from where you're coming from. Exhale it out and relax into the simpleness of this moment. And then feel your feet. Your calves. So your knee joints. And then feel your thighs. Your hip joints. With the next exhalation, relax your legs, your feet. Drop all the weight onto the mat. Also, give the weight of your pelvis to gravity. Let it anchor you. Find that feeling of stability here in your lower body. Feel your lower back. your middle back, the space between your shoulder blades, your upper back, and your neck. Relax your whole back, this huge field of so many muscles working together. Relax also your belly. Let it become soft. Soften your heart space, your chest. Let your shoulders melt, your arms melt, your hands. And then release any tension from your jaws. Soften the space around your eyes. The space behind your forehead. Your scalp. Just feel your body as one whole being. Take a few more of those exhalations and just let go of any unnecessary tension, any extra energy. And then drop your attention into your heart. Rest in your heart space for a few moments. And just without any ideas, just feel what you find there. Just for now, just in this moment. And feel the ground underneath you. Take another deep breath before you keep your eyes open just a little bit. You can grab the back side of your legs just to roll onto your back with as little effort as possible. And then we start with a twist. Bring your pelvis a few centimeters over to the right side. Spread your arms wide. Draw your knees close to your chest and let the legs roll over to the left side. And then internally, with your eyes closed, look over to your right hand. And start to give all your weight into the ground. Relax into this beautiful twist here. Drop the weight of your legs. Let them become heavy. Drop also the weight of your shoulders, of your arms, so that eventually your legs, your shoulders, everything is like laying on the ground. And if some body parts are still floating up in the air, you can always put a pillow underneath your knees, underneath your right shoulder. Now make sure that you're really comfortable here so that you can relax peacefully. And with every exhalation, let go a little bit more. Drop all the efforts. Be so passive. Just allow the weight of your body to sink towards the ground, and you receive the stretch without doing anything really. Just letting it happen, this posture. And the first quality, the first paddle, symbolizes bliss, yeah, the first quality of the heart. In English, there are so many words for happiness or being content. Bliss is a very strong form of joy, is nearly divine. Yeah, so see if you can relate to that feeling of bliss. Take one more deep breath, and with this last exhalation here, let it all go, give your whole body free. And then gently, gently roll back to your center line. And place your pelvis just a few centimeters over to the left side this time. And maybe 2 or 3 centimeters. Open your arms, the palms facing upwards, like receiving. Draw the knees into your chest And then roll your legs over to the right side. Maybe put a cushion underneath your knees or underneath your left shoulder. And then close your eyes. And immediately start to melt again. Blissfully melting. Joyfully melting. Because hopefully this twist feels so wonderfully releasing in your body. Taking out tension. Giving back space from everything that has contracted in your back. You can, while you relax, internally just ponder a little bit about bliss. What gives you bliss? Or wouldn't bliss even be the natural state if we have our eyes, our hearts open and we see life, if we see nature? Wouldn't that be absolute bliss? Isn't there maybe just some thoughts blocking that access to the bliss that this life is? For the last 2 breaths or 3 breaths here, use again this exhalation to fully relax the weight of your body. Like water, always choosing the most intelligent way towards the ground. Let the water in your body flow towards the ground. And then roll back to your center line and come into your first rebound just here, laying on your back like a Shavasana position. Close your eyes so that you can feel what is happening inside your body, inside your inner world. And fully feel your rebound, blissful rebound. Relax into this moment. Nothing really has to be different for now. And then bring your legs up to the sky. Bring your wrists underneath your sacrum. And slowly, slowly lower your legs. When they nearly touch the ground, a few centimeters away from the ground, Swing over your elbows and come to a seated position. Then you can just cross your ankles and come to the tabletop position. And we'll go for Anahatasana, the melting heart. And my hips stay right above my knees. Yeah? So my thighs are vertical. And I just walk my hands forward so my spine can hang through here. And I can lay my heart onto the ground. Or if the ground is far away, you can take a pillow underneath your chest. And for your head, you can see what feels good if you bring your chin onto the ground or your forehead, or if it feels good to turn your head to one side or the other. Now take a moment to figure out a good position for you here to relax. And the idea is that your spine hangs completely free. We are taking out all the weight of the lower back here. And it's like the front side of the spine is longer than the back side. Space in the front body, space in the heart space. Space for your shoulders. And then eventually the heart literally lays on the ground and rests. Fully relax into this posture, receive this posture. And the second quality is peace. And you can just see silently for yourself. How does the idea of peace feel? Do you feel at peace? If you have your head on one side, don't forget to every once in a while turn your head over to the other side so it doesn't get too crunchy in your neck. My teacher always said, if you let go a little bit, you get a little bit of peace. If you let go a lot, you get lots of peace. If you let it all go, take another 2 breaths here, melting your heart towards the ground, resting your heart peacefully. And then you can just crawl onto your belly and build a little pillow with your hands. Place your forehead onto your hands. And take a rebound here directly on your belly. A peaceful rebound. letting it all go, making peace with how life is, make peace with this moment. Let reality be as it is. Just dropping all your body weight onto the ground and feel carried. And then you can bring your hands underneath your shoulders just to push the floor away. You can cross your ankles and sit back. Now, without any rush, very yin-like. And our next posture is the diamond. So this is like a diamond shape here. The soles of our feet are touching, so the energy can circle here. And the distance of the feet and the pelvis is more or less the distance of your spine. So eventually your forehead will rest into the arches of your feet. So we fold forward. If you like to buffer a bit of your body weight so that the posture is not so intense, you can always bring a pillow underneath your head. Rest here. If you bring all your body weight into the posture, then you have the strongest stretch, the strongest intensity here. And then you can just drop your knees towards the ground. Soften your hip joints. Soften your lower back, your glutes, the outside of your thighs. And your back can be round, your head can hang freely. Let your body melt into whichever posture it's melting when you let it. Without any shape in mind, without any picture how this posture should look like. Every one of your diamonds will look differently. And the third quality is harmony. How do you relate to harmony? Do you feel harmony in your heart, in your life, in your relationships? Every exhalation, give in that go even more. So maybe physically nothing is moving, you're not actually sinking, or maybe you do like 0.5 millimeter, but the inner sensation, the quality as you relax feels softer, more open, more flow in the body, more elastic, more flexible. Take another deep, deep breath here. And with this last exhalation, really feeling the ground of this posture, have this feeling like you were there fully. And then just push the ground away from you, walk your torso back up into a seated position. Bring your knees facing upwards. And then you can grab again the backside of your thighs and just roll into your rebound. Your rebound for the quality of harmony. Where in your body would you feel harmony? Maybe 1 or 2 more deep, deep breaths here. And you can stay on your back and just grab something that could work as a block. If you have a yoga block, that's wonderful. It could be a book. It could be a very big pillow. This would be too small. No. Something that has more or less the height of a yoga block. And then we want to place that in the back side of our heart. Yeah, so my pelvis is grounded, my head also grounded. And you can bring your arms over your head to get this full front side opening, or if this is too much, you can bring your arms to the side. Feel this whole heart space opening here. And if you like, you can even add the sleeping butterfly. Now bring your soles of the feet together, dropping the knees to the outside. And then from here, just start to melt, start to soften. Take deep inhalations so that this whole heart space can open up. It feels spacious, not tight, not narrow, contracted. using the inhalation to claim space back. Just enjoy that position. And there needn't be the super hard stretch that brings you to the edge, to the limit. It can just be like, feeling space again, enjoying space. And the fourth quality is love. The fourth quality of the heart. You cannot love with the thoughts, with the head, with the mind. There's no right, no wrong, no judging in love. It's just the heart. It has this strength, this power of love, this magic of love. Love for life itself, love for the world, for nature, for people, friends and family, love for yourself. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Creating that space in the center of your chest so that all your love, all the love that you have can fit in there. And if you are in sleeping butterfly, you can just bring your knees up to the sky and extend your legs. You can bring your arms next to your torso again and just push the elbows into the ground. So you can pull out the block or your pillow or whatever it is and go right into your rebound. Just flow into the rebound and bring your attention to every body, every animal, every being, every plant, sunshine, everything that you love, music, yoga, dance. Just nourish that by resting there with your attention. Just let this love grow, let it expand. Then you can hinge back to seated Bringing your legs up to the sky once more, and the wrists underneath your sacrum, to then gently and slowly lower your legs just before they touch the ground. With only a tiny little bit of core muscles. Come back up to a seated position. And the next quality is understanding. And we'll go to the dragon. So I start with my right leg forward. And if you have sensitive knees, you can always bring a pillow or a blanket, a pullover, a scarf, whatever, underneath your back knee here. To just cushion it a little bit. And then let's do the high dragons. So from your left knee, the left front side of your thigh, the left hip flexor, belly, everything to your left collarbone, this whole stretch elongates. Your pelvis goes forward and down, and you're like sitting in this dragon here, releasing all the muscles around your hips. Allowing the weight of your hips to sink. See where you can relax in this posture. Where you can open, where you can soften here in this dragon. And maybe you have space to feel some understanding, in this case for yourself. Soften the front side of your left hip. Maybe the tension ends up in your jaw. Maybe you can check and eventually relax your jaw, or maybe some tension arrives between the space of your eyebrows. You can check there also. Your shoulders. Take 3 more deep, deep, deep breaths, and with every one of those exhalations, let your pelvis sink. Just 3 more exhalations here. Open up. A little bit more for your last exhalation. And then bring your hands to the top of the mat. Tuck your back toes under. And you can come into a down dog here for a moment and just walk your legs. If this feels nice, bend your right knee, your left knee. Or maybe you want to do some cat-cow here. Shake something out. And whenever there is flow back in your hips, come with your left leg forward. Maybe place a cushion underneath your right knee. Then come up into the high dragon. Bring your hands to your left knee and start the pelvis forward and down just to sink in. Just stay a bit over 2 minutes, not too long. And the sixth quality of the heart represents empathy. And sometimes when we suffer ourselves or when we have discomfort ourselves, empathy comes easier. So stay fully present here in this dragon. Feel everything. You can feel here everything that is coming up, that is coming along with this dragon. Discomfort, anger, impatience, whatever it is. And respond with empathy. Coming to the side of softness here. The side of tension and resistance. This dragon is much more uncomfortable than when you manage to soften, to melt, to give up the fight, give up the tension. Take your last 3 breaths in here. And then see, follow your body. If that felt good, walking your legs in down dog, you can do that again. You can directly rebound and not move at all. You can do something completely different, maybe touch or massage the front side of your hips. Whatever it is, take at least a minute here to take care of yourself. Absolutely doesn't matter how that looks like. Move from the inside, just pleasing your body. Then eventually come to a rebound, a position where you can fully rest and relax. And find the qualities of understanding and empathy in your heart as you rest. And understanding and empathy are some things that we often wish from others now. It feels so good to be understood, to be seen, to be felt. And it's also a beautiful gift to make others to really understand them, to feel them. To maybe put our opinions aside for a moment, our ideas, our solutions, and just make the other person this gift of fully understanding and feeling them. And after this next exhalation, you can hinge back to sitting or come in your very own way, very individual way to seated. We'll go to half caterpillar. I start with my right leg forward and my left leg in a butterfly. You can choose to start in the other side, it doesn't matter at all. But we bring our direction to the extended leg. This is where we want to fold forward. And when we melt, when we let our body be, just see where does it want to go. And you can again decide if you hang there freely, bring all the weight of your torso into this posture, or if you want to prop, if you want to lay on a cushion. Buffer some weight. Enjoy maybe a softer version of this half caterpillar. Sometimes softness allows us to go much deeper than the pushing. The time will bring us into the depth. We stay there long enough to reach a nice depth here, to get enough space and opening. Relaxing the back side of your extended leg. It's the right leg, relax your right hamstrings here. And also open your lower back. Actually, your whole back. And when you relax your head, you can also feel a nice stretch in your neck and enjoy some more length there as well. And this seventh quality of the heart is clarity. Clearly, thoughts are so confusing. We can think pros and cons and from all corners, and the thoughts don't necessarily have anything to do with the truth or with reality. But the heart has a clarity, has an inner knowing that is not confused by thoughts. It's like an intuition. We know something that we technically cannot know. It's the quality of the heart, clarity. If you can connect to this clarity, life is so easy. It's easier. Take 3 more. Clearly releasing, relaxing in an exhalations. For these last exhalations, let go of your weight. Give it free. Don't control anything anymore. Don't hold anything anymore. And then with your hands, push the ground away to just walk your torso back up. You can keep your eyes even closed. Extend your butterfly leg. Bring your other leg in butterfly. Changing sides and immediately melt over your extended leg. Maybe use a cushion underneath your head. Maybe hang freely to go deep, to go to the edge. Start to relax in all the places where you can find tension, where you can find stiffness, narrowness. Relax your whole back body. And the 8th quality that is represented by the petals of the symbol of the heart chakra is purity. The purity of the heart. We can see that in children. But the heart is always pure. It's never manipulative, strategic, business oriented, or anything. It is always pure, the heart. If something comes in the way of pureness, it happens in other areas, in other layers. The mind, the ego, somewhere else. The heart. Can connect to that purity. treasure this purity. Celebrate purity of the heart. 3 more breaths here. Make sure that with the last exhalation you have let it all go. You can just walk your torso up, no need to open up your eyes. Stay completely tuned inwards. Stay in the yin zone. Just collect your butterfly leg and roll into your rebound. Lay onto your back. Feel the echo of the half caterpillar. Feel the echo of the qualities of clarity and purity. Heart has no doubts, the heart knows. Take a rest here in this rebound. You can stay directly on your back and just grab your block, or depends on where you go, but I show different versions now. We go to the snail, and one version is to bring a block or a blanket, a book with a cushion, whatever. Yeah, bring this underneath your sacrum, and then just bring your legs up, spread your arms, and just be here. Beautiful, beautiful posture. You can also, if you feel open in your back body, go deeper. It's like the halasana in active yoga, and swing your legs behind your head, supporting your back here with your hands. Also nice, you can also rest your knees on your forehead. Take a moment to find your posture, being aware that the fancier posture might not be the best for this moment. Yeah, really please your body, not your ego here. see which posture does you good. The snail, the one where the feet are behind your head, is a pretty deep one. Beautiful one, but maybe too deep. Feel clearly. We won't stay for all too long, maybe just about 2 minutes. You can see where you feel the tight parts in your body, where you want to relax and open, where you wish more space. Relax your neck. And the ninth paddle represents the quality of unity. Beautiful quality. What happens inside you when you think of unity? Do you think of belonging? Being one? Take maybe one more deep, deep breath here. And when you are in the snail, take your time to roll out vertebra by vertebra. You can walk your hands down your back. Don't fall out, don't shock your system here. Really land with the longest lower back here. And if you had a block underneath your sacrum, you can just plant your feet into the ground so you can lift your pelvis up a millimeter just to take out the block. And then same rolling vertebra by vertebra back to the ground and sliding right into your rebound. Your rebound of unity. Being part of it all. Being connected with it all. The ability also to unite, not to isolate, not to separate, to unite, for love, for power, for community. And we'll go to Bananasana. You can bring your arms over your head. And then walk your torso over to the left side. You can grab your right wrist and pull a little bit more so you feel that lateral stretch here in your right side body. And walk also your legs over to the right side. And if you want to go deeper, bring your right ankle over your left. And you want to feel stretch from your right pinky finger, all this lateral stretch here to your right pinky toe. And then from here, you just drop all your weight into the ground. Fully relax into the pose and let that lateral stretch give you space, give you release. It should feel so wonderful. Now find just the right intensity. And when the stretch disappears, when the body has opened up so much, you can always walk either your legs or your torso further in, further over to the left side until you feel stretch again. The 10th paddle is representing compassion. Beautiful quality. Soften into that quality. Open your heart for the quality of compassion. For the last moments, maybe you want to walk your torso or your legs a bit deeper into Bananasana. Or when you take deep inhalations, you can increase the stretch. You feel how the space between each and every vertebra increases, your whole rib cage inflating. The highest point of the inhalation, the stretch is most intense. Then you can just drop back to the center line. And from your center line, walk your torso over to the right side. Maybe you grab your left wrist here and you pull, to fully get that stretch here in the left side body. And then walk your legs over to the right side, maybe even placing your left ankle over your right, so that your whole left side body gains length, fresh space. Enjoy this side stretch. Enjoy how the tension leaves your body. And the 11th petal represents kindness. What an incredible value that is, the kindness. Something very different than justice. If you are kind, it doesn't matter if the person did something right or wrong. Kind anyway. Kindness is a superpower. It's free of ego. It's free of right or wrong, mistakes. It's kindness without conditions. It's not about rewards. It's just for itself. Take 3 more deep breaths. Maybe for the last 3 breaths, go a little bit deeper. And find your rebound. Rebound for compassion and kindness. It feels so wonderful to receive compassion and kindness from other people. But it also feels so wonderful to give compassion and kindness to everyone. To keep the heart open, not to calculate. Just let it flow, all the qualities of the heart. there's a 12th paddle. And to touch, to feel that quality, we go into child pose. And in child pose, the big toes can be touching. You can open your knees, or you can also keep your knees together, whichever you prefer. If you open them, your torso can kind of slide through here. And if you have them closed, you can also see if you want your arms next to your body, or if you want your arms in front of your body. Whichever version you decide, sit with your pelvis onto your heels. Now stay heavy here in your pelvis. And find your child pose. Maybe you need a little cushion. Maybe not even as a prop, but just something to hold on to. And the 12th quality is forgiveness. Quality of the heart, to forgive. I'll give you some silence so you can tap into that quality of forgiveness. Take 3 more deep breaths. And come to your rebound. Very slowly and gentle, very yin-like. And I will read the 12 qualities once more for you, and you can see if this is for you complete or if something is missing. So the qualities are bliss, peace, harmony, love, understanding, empathy, clarity, purity, unity, compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. And I would just like to take a moment to see if some qualities are maybe missing for you. For me, I feel the quality of generosity or the quality of intuition, kind of even like a predictability. Yeah, so see if there are other qualities in your heart, and we'll take another 2 minutes. You can find your asana, your pose, your posture for that quality that you still want to embody. It can be that it is a yin posture, it can be something completely intuitive. Doesn't have to look like yoga at all. Just take another 2 minutes to get this qualities, this richness in your heart, that it feels complete, that you've touched everything, you've included everything, all the magic. Make it very personal. honor all the movements in your heart. And then just 3 more breaths and we move towards Shavasana. Slowly, slowly find your way onto your back. Take everything you need for Shavasana, blankets, eye pillows, socks, scarves, whatever it is. Turn off the light if you want to. Anything that allows you to relax more beautiful. And then make sure that your feet are at least hip width apart. Let your toes drop to the outside. And find a nice place for your arms. Maybe it feels nice to have them close to your body. Maybe it feels good to spread them wide. Turn your palms facing upwards. And then just bring your chin a little bit closer to your chest so that your neck elongates. And drop one last time consciously all your body weight into the ground. Let the floor carry you. Relax your jaw. The space around your eyes. Your forehead. Relax your heart. Let everything flow in your heart. Bliss, peace, harmony, love, understanding, empathy, clarity, purity, unity, compassion, kindness, and forgiveness, and everything else. hands. Enjoy your Shavasana. Deepen your in and exhalations gently.
Just intensify your breath. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. Your life energy moving through your body. That spark of life that we were so lucky to receive, to be ignited. Slowly, slowly, you can wiggle your fingers, your toes, starting any kind of movement in your body that feels good, feels nice, gentle, supporting. And you can bring your feet back close together, your arms over your head, and come to a full body stretch. And then pick one side, roll over to the left or to the right, it doesn't matter, and crawl up. Make a tiny, tiny little ball. And take these last moments of the practice here for yourself. See how you feel after tapping into all these beautiful qualities, all this inner richness, so many gifts, so many treasures. And then slowly, slowly, without any rush, come back to a seated position, just as we started, same position. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. And bowing down the mind to the power of the heart. I wish you a wonderful evening where your heart can be part of life, where it doesn't have to be last in line after functioning or anything, where it can just fully be part of the experience. And I hope you can hold this even until tomorrow, as long as possible. Thank you.